So we will have discussed what a leader is or who is a leader, right? So we all understand that a leader is someone who is given authority over a group or over an organization in order to carry out tasks or to achieve whatever the organization is set out to achieve, right? So we all understand who a leader is. Is that so? So now we move on to looking at the characteristics of a good leader. Right? The characteristics. So I would like to hear from you. What do you think are some characteristics of a good leader? Or what makes a good leader? What do you think makes a good leader? I would like to hear your responses and please speak loud and clear so everyone can hear you. Please stand when you are answering. Who will go first? Characteristics of a good leader. What makes a good leader? Or what do you expect from a good leader? Please stand when you're answering. And that's your Jeremy.
Encourage the workers.
Good. Thank you. So he's saying a good leader sets a good example and encourages workers. What do you think? Yes, a good leader should be someone who sets the example and be there to encourage. Another word we can use for encourage is to motivate. Right? They should motivate workers. Right? So they shouldn't just throw back and just relax and hope everyone do their job. Right? So they must be there with the other workers, working along with them, motivating them, encouraging them to do their best. Right? What other characteristic do you think makes a good leader? Or let's think about having a best friend. What is one thing you would expect your best friend to have on characteristics? They must be good, they must be very trustworthy. Another word for trustworthy. Loyal. Another word. What else trustworthy? Beginning with the letter H. Honest. Good honesty. Right? A good leader must be very honest, trustworthy. And there's another word that we can describe all of that, which is integrity. Right? Integrity. So what does it mean to be trustworthy or honest? When somebody is trustworthy. But you can trust them or you can rely on them. Right? Maybe very confidential and all things. Right? Same thing with when we have leaders in an organization, we expect them to be trustworthy, to be honest. Right? Because in the organizations they can have confidential information so or things that must remain within the borders of the organization. Right? We don't expect it to go out and so on. Right? So that is one characteristic also of a good leader. So let's just list down those two first. So we have integrity as well as number one. There must be someone who motivates workers. Also, a good leader should be able to communicate well, right? So we'll discuss it. Another one is good communication skills, right? What does it mean to communicate? A good leader must have good communication skills. That is one very important characteristic. When someone is good at communicating, how can you describe that person? They have good relationships with the group that they are working get along well with fellow workers or group over which they are in charge. Alright, so another one is good communication skills. And leaders also, when you are a leader, we know that at some point or another, you have like problems and so on arise, right? You find that in any, for example, if you are working group or let's say you're doing an assignment or so, do you encounter little difficulties along the way? Yes. And what do you do then? What you must be able to do? You must be able to solve the problem, right? So we call that critical thinking skills. You must be able to think through a problem, right? So that is also one characteristic of a good leader. They must have good critical thinking skills. That's four so far. We have one more to look at. So far we have integrity. Next one, we must be able to motivate or encourage workers. Then we have good communication skills. We have critical thinking skills. And there's one more I'd like to give to you, which is the willingness to listen. Right? Willingness to listen. Now, leaders are expected to be able to listen to fellow workers, right? Listen to what inputs you have to make. Don't just try to do everything on your own, but you must be able to listen. For example, to a worker, we have some complaints or problems along the way. Leaders must be able to listen, right? Listen to the voices of the fellow workers, right? So good listening skills. So these are five main characteristics of a good leader. So let's just list them out again. First one, integrity. Next, motivate or encourage